Okay, so I don't know if I'm actually gonna do today. I am planning on cutting my hair, of course, and not like doing like a big chop cutting my hair, because as you can see, like if you look at, here's the nice curly part, and then it turns to this because that's where it's been bleached. I used to get blowouts done on my hair and all that stuff, so it's super damaged at the bottom. And anyways, I'm gonna wash it and do a hair mask and stuff, and then let it air dry. And then based on that, I think I'm probably gonna cut it today. That's my plan. But you never know, I might chicken out because I want to get it cut, but I've never like cut my hair myself. And I know that people are like, oh my gosh, well, like, of course you're gonna ruin your hair. Well, here's the thing. I'm not gonna like put it into ponytails and then cut it and no, I'm going to go like strand by strand and cut each little damaged part off, like big chop. If you guys have not seen it, go ahead and watch another video so you like know what's probably gonna happen. This is basically the same thing. I don't know why I decided to film it, but I guess we're gonna go ahead. Maybe I'll just turn this channel into like a hair care channel. I don't know. Okay, well anyways, first, I know my hair is like so nappy right now, I can't even believe I'm about to take it up. Okay, just a second. Okay, so I know I look like Diana Ross or anybody from the, 80s and 90s and maybe even 70s if you want to go back that far. But what I did is that I just went through with like a comb brush. I don't know if y'all know what a comb brush is, but this is a comb brush or a black girl brush. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. My family calls it a comb brush. And then an actual comb and an actual brush. And you're never, ever supposed to actually try to brush through your hair when it's dry. But because I'm going to go ahead and wash it anyways, and I just wanted to get all the knots and stuff out, that's why I did what I did. I know that my hair looks absolutely crazy, and this is why when people are like, well, why don't you just brush your hair? I'm like, because then it ends up looking like this. Is this cute? No, it's not. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to get it wet. I don't know why I'm getting ready to put it back in a ponytail. I'm going to get it wet. I'm going to get it wet and then put a mask on it, and then wash the mask out, mask off, okay, and then do my regular hair care routine, and then probably cut it. Anyways, that means it'll probably be like, okay, it's almost 9 o'clock right now. It'll probably be like 1. Because I also have a project I need to be working on. So, and since I'm letting it air dry, my hair takes like 5 billion hours to air dry. Look at that. Like, look how awful that is. Sorry, it's just so dead. Anyways, my coffee's ready. So I'm gonna go get my coffee and then I'm gonna get my hair wet. So I went ahead and I washed my hair, shampooed and conditioned it. Like, I still like have my makeup on and stuff because I just washed it in like a little shower faucet thingy. I didn't take a shower because I didn't want to. And so then I'm going to use this DevaCurl Deep Sea Repair hair mask that I'm obsessed with. And it's seaweed, but it doesn't smell bad. I mean, I really like seaweed. I mean, I like how it tastes anyway. And, apply a generous amount. I dropped it. And I'm gonna go ahead and go like this. And just start working it through my hair. Because it's a mask. Yeah. Got no shame using a bunch of product because I got a lot of hair. Here we go. And the instructions probably, I feel like when I read the instructions the first time I used it, and I'm pretty sure it said actually to apply a generous amount. Thoroughly saturate the hair. So that's what I'm doing. just going through it, and I like to split it down and then like comb my fingers through one side. I mean, gently comb my fingers through one side. And then split it and do the other side. This side of my hair is significantly thinner than this side. Like, even if I part it down the middle, like this side is just a lot thicker. And so now that I have the, you know, the ends pretty well done, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna focus on the top of my hair. Oh, we love a shedder. Oh gosh. Okay, anyways, so run through and do it like that along the top, and then split it again, and just make sure you're super, it says thorough, and so I'm trying to be super thorough and make sure it gets through all parts of my hair. And then normally I would like focus on the ends specifically, but because I'm kind of planning on cutting them off, I don't know if I should. Now, normally, like, I left the conditioner in my hair. Like, see, you can totally even tell how dead this part of my hair is, especially like this, because look at that. You can see right there is where it's super dead. But yeah, so normally when I wash my hair, I'll like pre-poo it. I think they call it pre-pooing, even though you like put conditioner on it first, and you know, it helps like keep moisture in and all of that jazz. But I didn't, because I am running low on conditioner. I am running low on shampoo and conditioner, and I was gonna do a mask anyways, so you know. And if you're wondering, like, I know you're supposed to start at the bottom, but right here I have like bangs that I accidentally gave myself a while back. So when it's in the front, that's why I'm like, because it's this long. Like, it's not very long. But everywhere else, you know, of course, start from the bottom. It's really hard to do in the back. And then work your way up, which y'all probably already know, because if you've combed your hair, you know that that's kind of a rule, even though I definitely prefer to use my fingers. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead. My hair looks so my hair looks so long. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit for 15 to 20 minutes is what it recommends. Normally, like, I like to wait a little bit longer, but I'm gonna go with what it recommends just because, oh yeah, because I don't need to wait super long because I'm planning on cutting this off. I really want to, but also, like, I don't want to mess it up. So that's what I'm torn between, because, like, look at this. Like, okay, so I know if you wear your hair straight a lot, it doesn't really matter because it just adds length. So, like, why cut it if it's going to add length? Well, Sharon, because freaking it looks so bad when it's curly. It's like, I have pictures of when like when I was younger and I didn't straighten my hair as much, the curls would be like super, like they go all the way to the bottom, but now it like stops halfway and then it's like stringy, but it's not relaxer stringy. Because that's the thing, when you relax your hair, it gets like bone straight. The bottom of it's like, choo. I'm not used to having my nails this short, this is so weird. Okay, but yeah, it like goes straight down. But this, like, you can see, it has a little bit of a wave. I mean, well, not really, but has more wave than a relaxer would, which is why I'm like kind of, I guess, like, I want to cut it off, but I don't have to cut it off. You know, because it's not like it's super obvious to me and other curly headed people. But whenever I'm like, oh, you know, the ends of my hair are so dead, they're not dead. They're actually pretty healthy. The curl is what died right there. That's where she went. Anyways, I want to cut my hair short, like back to like the little fro that I had when I was younger. But for today, I think I'm just gonna cut off the dead pieces. But anyways, I have to wait until it's completely dried so I can make sure that I'm cutting off those pieces. Anyways. Okay, so I went ahead and let this sit for like, I mean, 15 to 20 minutes. I kind of like lost track of time. Like, I set my timer and then it went off and I was like in the middle of something. But yeah, so it is now 10 o'clock and I'm going to go ahead and rinse this out and then do my regular hair care routine, which consists of like 12 billion curling creams. Also, I know that this, like, I mean, it's not dry, of course, but you can tell that it's more dry than the last clip. And it is a little crunchy, but it's like supposed to be. Like, you're not supposed to leave this in all day. I mean, I guess you can every once in a while, especially in the winter time when it gets super cold and dry like it is right now. I will put like a little bit of a hair mask into my curling cream just so my hair like stays hydrated and protected. But yeah, okay, so I will come back with all of this rinsed out and then move on to my hair care routine, I guess. So I re-wetted my hair and put more conditioner in it. And while it's still wet, okay, so I like to do a side part. Like, I've always been like a side part person, except for like now that I only ever wear my hair curly, I part it down the middle because I have bangs. So I'm like, I mean, you don't have to do the best. It doesn't have to be the best part down the middle, like, because it's gonna poof up anyways. So I have like 12, like I don't have 12 billion curling creams, but it feels like it. So what I normally start with is this DevaCurl, what does it say? Super Cream Coconut Curl Styler. So I take a pretty good amount of this, and then I have my spray bottle, the lid's about to come off, and then I get a little bit wet because I don't like it to be like super like thick when I put it in my hair. Like, I like it to be able to run it through with my fingers. And normally I do this like in the bathtub. Like, since I'll get my hair wet in the morning over the bathtub, or with a little bathtub faucety thing, whatever. I feel like it should still be called a faucet if it's in the bathtub, but I'm not positive. Anyways, I do this like upside down and like scrunch it like that, usually. Okay, so this one's my favorite because almost all of my products are DevaCurl. My shampoo and conditioner is DevaCurl, and I have 2 hair masks that are DevaCurl, and then I have their little hand blow dryery thingy, which, I mean, it works really well, just not really for me right now because the ends are super straight. So the next, I have this Cantu coconut curling cream, and I mean, this one, like, I think this one I've had the longest. It's like not almost gone, but it's the most gone out of all of them. And this one I don't ever add water to, and normally I try to focus a lot on the ends, but because I'm gonna end up cutting them off anyways, I'm not putting all of my attention on the ends. And then, where's my third one? Oh, here it is. Then I use this Shea Moisturizer Curl Enhancing Smoothie, which I add water to too because it's really thick, and I mean, I just don't like the super thick ones. Run it through my hands again. I just got some on my face. That's glorious. And this one, I like it the most to try to focus it back here because, I mean, every curly girl has a kitchen, and my kitchen is like, my hair is like, I'd call it like 3C or so, but my kitchen is a little more 4C, so it has like a different curl pattern, and it frizzes out, like frizzes a lot more than everything else. So go ahead and scrunch that up. And then, last but not least, sometimes if it's if my hair is like really gross, and okay, so I know that this doesn't make sense to use more product if my hair is being gross, but like if I'm running late and my hair is like super gross and greasy, I will spray it with a spray bottle to get it wet instead of getting it wet in like my shower, and then used some Cantu Twist and Lock Gel just to really help it try to spring up. And then, yeah, last but not least, I used some Moroccan oil, and always use oil last. I don't understand how some people, is it locked? Yeah, it was. Was it locked? There we go. Then I do like 3 pumps of that, and sometimes I go through and add more. But you're really never supposed to do oil first, because what oil is going to do is that it's going to hold in moisture. So you want to do all of your other like enhancing products, everything that's going to bring the curl out, and then use oil to seal all of that in. So I did basically 5 pumps, but I'll do, you know, 3 pumps and run it through, and then 2 more pumps just to make sure I get it through the back as well. And then there we go. And so then normally I go through with a t-shirt. I don't like using a towel, and I don't really like the microfiber cloths either, because it reminds me of like a cleaning rag, like a window cleaning rag. It's like a microfiber cloth. So I don't like to use that. But yeah, so I'll go through with like a t-shirt to take out some of the water and really help the curls spring up. And then I normally let it air dry, because like, you know, here are my little bangs that are definitely growing out because my hair grows really fast. But yeah, here we go. This is kind of what it looks like. You can tell that they're already starting to spring up a little bit. And you can see that this is about where the good curls, the healthy curls stop. Because you can see it in the back too. Sorry, I take a deep breath. I was talking really fast. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let this air dry. It is currently 10:20, almost 10:20. Yeah, and I'll get back when it's dried completely, or as dry as I can get it while being patient. So it might be a little, I was gonna go like this, like might be a little bit, but then I got ready to go like this, so it might be a little bit. Okay, so normally I would use like eyebrow scissors, but since I'm doing it one at a time. I don't know. Because I hate how long this is. Okay. Let's see. Maybe a little bit longer than that. Oh, I love it. Let's do slide section. I miss having it this length. I love it. Okay. noticed this. Okay. I don't care if you guys don't like it. I love it. Okay. Well, there we go. Oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed. I'm so obsessed. I'm so obsessed. Okay, well anyways, that was the video of me cutting my hair. If I decide to go any shorter, which I might, I guess we'll see. I'm not gonna do that myself because, like, I mean, it's a little uneven, but I mean, like, I have curly hair anyway, so it doesn't even really matter because my hair is always somewhat uneven. But yeah, if I decide to take any more, I am going to have an actual hairstylist do it. But yeah, I'm like really happy with how this turned out. That's why I had to wait until it was dry, because it's gonna be like a little bit shorter when it's dry. But yeah, I love this. Definitely would not recommend cutting your own hair, but I'm impatient and kind of do what I want. So yeah. Well, thank you for watching my video. If you want to see more hair stuff, I guess, or product review, anything like that, go ahead and like and subscribe and leave a comment or whatever. Okay, well, thanks. Peach out.